Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again. So first off, I do want to state that it is exactly 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm drunk. Don't ask why, just accept it. But anyway, I come to you guys kind of proposing some new information. I kind of talked about this in a previous video. Actually, I think it was the vlog right before this. But I know a lot of you guys here on my YouTube channel don't interact with my stream, or maybe not. You don't even know what twitch.tv is. So I just want to give a little introduction, and I want to state that I am going to try at least moderately hard to get back on a streaming schedule, and I'll go more into detail as to why here shortly. So first off, twitch.tv is a website that I stream to. You know, it's a very popular gaming website where I stream pretty much every game that is ever showcased on my YouTube is streamed on my Twitch. Whether it's RuneScape, Skyforge, Clicker Heroes, ArcAge, although I quit that a long time ago. You get the point, you know? So that's pretty much where I go. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me live. Of course, if you ask me something stupid, we're not going to talk about that. But anyway, so as you guys know, I've been taking quite a long extended break from Path of Exile, which is one of the most recent, you know, bigger games that I've been playing. And I've been kind of playing a bunch of random games here and there, and I played Warcraft 3 the other couple days. I've been playing Skyforge, but I'm kind of getting a little bored of Skyforge. It's fun on the resets. It's a little bored when after I get capped. You know, I might look into start playing Guild Wars 2, and you know, maybe even a couple other Steam games as well. So, as I am kind of like a, I don't know, a multi-game streamer. I don't know. You guys can define it in whatever word you'd like. I figure I really want to actually start pushing myself to a schedule. Now, I talked about this before. I've talked about this God knows how many times on my streams that I don't like streaming on a schedule because playing games is supposed to be fun. You know, you don't want your mom or your dad telling you you can play games from the hours of 7 to 9. No, when you want to play a game, you want to play a game. Could you imagine if your mom and dad were like, oh, Jillian's over. If you want to have sex with Jillian, you can do it from the hours of 8 to 9. But other than that, you can't. You know, it just doesn't make any sense, you know? Your entertainment is used for whenever you want to be entertained. Not because you want to be entertained, but because it's time to be entertained. But anyway, you know, with all that aside, this is my job after all, which I've learned to accept after quite a while. And I feel that putting myself on a schedule will actually help me out and help you guys out as well. And what I mean by helping me out is I feel it's going to kind of regulate me to get into my hardcore state of mind. For those of you guys who don't know, I come from a very hardcore background. As a kid who had a lot of friends and was actually a very prominent figure in high school, I had kind of like the deep dark secret of me of no relationship with my parents, we never talked, and etc. And all of my anger, hatred, frustration, and sexual frustration were taken out from on games. So I pretty much played games 24/7 as a kid. And we're not going to turn this to a vlog or anything, but basically, you know, I developed the mentality of what a lot of people know of is just playing games 24/7, being good at them, you know, learning these, you know, all of these cool tricks and tips. And I feel that by putting myself on a schedule, it's going to start to slowly, you know, get my mind back into the atmosphere that I used to. So first off, it helps you guys out, you know, by knowing what time I go on. If you can't meet the time, I'm sure we can figure something out. You know, maybe I'll switch up my schedule a little bit or do a marathon stream once a month. It helps me in the sense of I want to start getting on a routine. Nothing in my life is really on a routine. You know, I hang out with friends whenever I'm not sleeping or working. You know, I do stuff whenever I'm not sleeping or working. I get stuff done with, you know, YouTube emails or YouTube videos like this whenever I'm not sleeping or eating. Everything is pretty much done when I'm not sleeping or eating, but it would be so nice, in a sense, to wake up and feel like I have a more stable job. Does that make sense? Like, the income is fine, don't get me wrong, but it'd just be nice to wake up to something more stable. Because it's like, the minute you start forming bad habits, such as like, oh, well, you know, I don't need to stream right now, I can stream in 6 hours. And then you decide not to stream in 6 hours, and then you go party, and then you come back, and you haven't streamed in 2 days. It's a lot more, I guess, for me at least, it'll help me a lot more to actually get myself on a routine. And I think a routine schedule is a very good thing. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a starting point, or sorry, this doesn't necessarily have to have an ending point, just a starting point. You know, so say, I want to start it really early. I want to start at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why, but something's telling me I want to start very early in the morning. So say, I don't know exactly what it's going to be. I think in the comments down below, or in the description, I'll put the exact time. I'll put the exact time as to what exactly the time I want to start. and we'll talk more about it in future videos most likely, and on the stream definitely. But I think I want to start early. I kind of feel like I'm a morning person. You know, I wake up very easily. You know, if someone were to throw water in my face while I'm sleeping, I'll just be like, oh my god, water, and then I'm good. And I think actually majority of my viewer base might actually be early in the morning, or, you know, I guess late European time. So we'll see. I also have been meaning to get into a lot of events with my subscribers, which I said quite a long time ago, you know, maybe 6 months ago, but I really want to put my foot down and start doing it. I do want to set up maybe like a raid call, and the reason why I decided raid call is because raid call is free. I can get a bunch of people on it, and I think it might actually hide IP. I'm not 100% sure on that. And I probably do like a maybe 1 to 2 hour a week thing, where all of my subscribers are more than welcome to hop on. I'll give the designated times, and I'll just, you know, whether it's me talking with you guys or giving a speech or answering questions in front of you guys, it's whatever you want. You know, that's a totally separate side. On a side note as well to my subscribers, I have actually set up, what is it? Shit, what is that thing called? Song request. I have learned to work Nightbot to do song requests. So also 1 day a week, I'm going to start doing song requests. It might be on Saturday. I don't know. I haven't decided. And you know, of course, you know, some people might say like, oh wow, this guy's going, you know, sellout mode and whatnot. And you know what? I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, because I've always been honest. You know, you can ask me whatever you want. I've said my dick size when I was drunk on a YouTube video that I had to private, but that's beside the point. The point is that if you want to succeed in life and you want to enjoy what you're doing in life, you have to make a bit of money. You know, like, don't get me wrong, if people don't want to do it, they don't have to do it. But it's not like I'm telling you, you know, you have to do this to have to do this. It's just, in the end, if I want to keep doing what I'm doing and I want to continue and grow in life, you have to expand a little bit. You know, you got to take a little bit more to give a little bit more. That's just naturally how life is. I wish life wasn't like that. You know, I wish I could just live doing absolutely nothing, playing games all day, never talking to anyone outside of the internet, because I don't like meeting people in person all the time. But unfortunately, that's just not how life is. You know, you have to adapt to your surroundings. And that's kind of just how life is. And again, I didn't mean for this to turn into a vlog. It's, you know, the drunk me rambling on and on. My friend and I chugged like a 4 Loko and like 6 shots, and this is like 4 hours after, and I'm actually going to stream in about 30 minutes. We're not going to, I don't even know how that's going to work out, but shh, don't worry about that. And this pen, fuck off. But yeah, you know, I hope this video kind of made some sense to you guys. I really do want to start getting on a schedule. I want to get back on a solid, like, you know, 6-hour stream times. Because, and one big thing especially was, when I played Path of Exile, I'm saying when as if I quit. I haven't necessarily quit. I'm just not playing in this current league. But when I played Path of Exile, you know, I'd play it very competitively. And granted, I'm not the best player at Path of Exile by any means. I'm not the best theory crafter. I'm not the best mechanical player. But I did take the game very seriously. And, you know, I would compete, you know, via my 1 vs 6. I'd be in top 10 for a little bit, and then I'd rip. And like, the way my life worked, it didn't fit on a schedule. Now that I'm playing games, I guess you could say more casually, whatever term you guys would like to use, I can actually fit it onto a schedule. You know, I'm not competing against anyone, I'm not racing against anyone, I'm merely enjoying the game at my own rate, which seems to be a lot faster than most people, or playing a lot longer, and I'm really enjoying myself. And I feel that that sort of play style, it doesn't really take away from any of my knowledge of games, it doesn't take away from my skill, but it just allows me to be more of a user-friendly person, I guess you could say, you know? But anyway, this video may be a bit incomplete. I'd like to release a part 2 of this, but you guys tell me what you guys think. Please give me your honest feedback and whatnot, because, you know, I need help here. I'm trying to appeal to the people, and you guys are my people, you know, and I'm one of you guys as well. I mean, shit, what if I'm not actually making this video? What if my brother is making this video, and we've been switching on and off for about 3 years, and the only way you can tell the difference is by this hair in the back right here. I mean, that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? I mean, what? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will catch you guys later. Make sure you guys check me out at twitch.tv/Pohx, and feel free to give the video a thumbs up. That's probably the most important thing. But I'm signing out. Remember, guys, that I'm sponsored by Febreze Air Effects. This is Autumn Harvest. Autumn Harvest is a very special thing. You know, if you can't afford deodorant, it's always good to just do this. And if you can't afford mouthwash, don't ever do that, because that... Oh god. Oh, why'd I lick my lips? Anyway, hope you guys had a wonderful time. I will see you guys all later. Have a good one, everybody.